I'm Kristin Finan, a travel writer, author, wife, and mom who journeys across the country finding the coolest weekend getaways. Traveling as a family isn't always easy, but it's always an adventure. So hold on to your strollers and get ready for a wild, family-friendly ride, because after all, love's a trip. Houston, Texas has one of the best art scenes in the country, with world-class museums, galleries, and entertainment. How do you describe the art scene in Houston?
Out of control. It is. I've never seen anything like it. When I came to Houston in 1951, there were about 3 professional artists and maybe 10 or 15 people that call themselves artists. Small little groups. Now there are 2,000 or 3,000.
Describe your work for people that haven't seen what you do.
First of all, it's real big and real good and plentiful. See, you can really get a pretty good massage. It doesn't do much for your new shirt, but
we were just out at the We Love Houston sign.
Yeah.
How did that come to be, and why was that something that you wanted to do?
Well, I love the big letters, first of all. I've done other stuff with big letters, and I own that property. And I was going to put the Beatles there first, but then when the Beatles were up and done, they seemed too big for that space because it's a small lot. So then I thought, what can I put there? And the idea just came to do the We Love Houston thing. And I didn't want to do I Love Houston, so we made it we, being collective.
Among Houston's most interesting museums is the National Museum of Funeral History. The motto here, any day above ground, is a good one. Now this may all sound a little spooky, macabre, but it's actually a fascinating look at the history of funerals and death.
Until the late 19th century, most deceased persons were simply bathed, sometimes treated with oils and spices, sometimes wrapped in bandages, sometimes dressed in special clothing, then buried before natural deterioration had progressed to an unpleasant state. At times, however, it was important to treat the body in a way that would preserve it for an extended period, especially in ancient Egypt.
Here you can also learn about the 27 Club, which features famous musicians such as Amy Winehouse and Kurt Cobain, who died at the age of 27. One of my favorite exhibits at the museum delves into the world of presidential funerals. Before you head home, be sure to stop by the gift shop and pick up a souvenir. That way, your memories of the trip will live on forever. On the next Love's a Trip, check out some Houston institutions.